On this episode of Wet Hot Wine, we'll find out if wine diamonds are Stephanie's best friend. Hello, I'm Chelsea, and today I will be hosting the third episode of Wet Hot Wine. That's it. That's right. We've officially made it to the third podcast. Today we are interviewing Stephanie.
Yay!
Our lovely friend has chosen to focus on Pét-Nats, also known as Pét-Nat naturel. So let's get cozy and find out where Stephanie gets her sparkle.
Oh, I like it.
I met Stephanie through Shannon a couple of years ago at a dinner party. And later we connected over a flight of wine at Day Wines, which is one of our favorites. I was immediately struck by Stephanie's bubbly nature and just this natural sparkle she's got about her. Like, I'm serious. She's got this twinkle in her eye. Okay.
She does.
So her choice of Pét-Nat for this week's assignment is particularly fitting.
Because it's got bubbles.
Yeah. So, once again, today's wine assignment takes us into the bubbly world of Pét-Nat naturel. And I swear, every time I say that, it's going to sound worse. Or, as other people say, Pét-Nats, as basically everyone says.
Yeah.
Pét-Nats.
Yeah.
A naturally sparkling wine made using an ancient winemaking method.
Ooh, ancient.
I know. Britt and Shannon, will you give us the breakdown on Pét-Nats?
Okay, so yeah, I guess I will just get into the first, maybe the description of a Pét-Nat. Yeah. So first off, it's naturally sparkling, light and fizzy. There are going to be kind of more soft bubbles. It is colorful and sometimes cloudy in nature from some sediment. Some of the flavors that you're going to get are fresh, fruity, think juicy and bright, sometimes cider-like, or even, I know one thing that you have mentioned before, Stephanie, is its kind of similarities to kombucha.
Yeah, and I went through like kind of a little bit of a hippie. So I had a kombucha phase for a while, and I think I like that. Yeah, it just reminds me of that kombucha-esque.
Yeah. One thing, too, is that it is a lower intervention wine. But with that, it's going to lead to some bottle-to-bottle variation, which is kind of really fun and a little bit more of a surprise. It's like a surprise in a bottle almost.
Yeah.
Just because there is so low intervention, they just kind of let it do its thing. So, and then one little small fun fact tidbit to kind of leave you with some descriptions is that Pét-Nats are actually naturally lower in sugar, which means it's going to be lower in calories too. So,
Yeah.
I feel like we're not mad about that.
Bonus. I mean, they're all like fun and a little funky. And,
Yeah.
like they're a little funkier than like a typical like still wine. At least I think so.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
like,
for sure.
It's true. Like if I feel like if Pét-Nat were a person, like they're that free spirit, and
Yes.
like
Yeah, that's
like
yes.
a traditional still wine is like prim and proper.
Yes, yes. It is not prim and proper. It is
No.
wild and free.
Yeah.
So Pét-Nat is made a little bit differently than like a champagne or prosecco or something that you might be more familiar with. It's made using the ancestral method, and I think there's also like a French way to say that, but I'm just saying it the English way. Ancestral method, and it's basically the oldest known way to make sparkling wines. So how it's made, like Britt was saying, every bottle tastes a little different because it's finished fermenting in the bottle. So it starts off like any other still wine. The yeast start to eat the sugar and it's starting its fermentation process. But before it finishes, before the yeast completes its eating of the sugars, if you want to say, they put it in a bottle. So it's not fully fermented when it's put in the bottle. And in the bottle, the yeast continue to eat the sugars, but instead of, the carbon dioxide that the yeast produce kind of just going off into the air like a normal still wine, because it's in the bottle, it's captured, and those little bubbles stay in the wine. So that's where you get that like light carbonation in Pét-Nat. And it's kind of cool because, like Britt was saying, it's like, you know, it finishes its fermentation. So you don't really have the opportunity to kind of taste it before it's open. So when you open it, that's what you get. So it's kind of like kind of a little bit magical because every single bottle is a little bit different and you never know. This is another component that we were talking about, that the yeast kind of dies basically off in.
Sad.
I know, it's a little sad.
Dead yeast.
But that's where the sediment comes from. So the sediment comes from the dead yeast, sad. But also it can come from some sugars from the wine, and they're called, they have some other fancy name that I can't remember, but a lot of people call them wine diamonds. So Pét-Nats are a little bit fancy.
So it's like the hippie version of like, bubbles and diamonds. And
Yes, so diamonds are a girl's best friend here in this Pét-Nat.
Yeah. And to kind of piggyback off of what Shannon was saying, a little bit of history here is it's not only ancestral, it's literally the first way that they actually discovered champagne in the first place. So, interestingly enough, if you go back to the Middle Ages, French monks would bottle their wine in the winter. And then it would kind of just sit there. But then once the temperatures would rise, things would kind of get going in their wine cellars. And it actually, Pét-Nats were discovered on accident because monks were just hanging out, and all of a sudden they had exploding basements because they walked down and all of their glasses were exploding, and they were like, what the heck? Why is this happening? And they actually would consider the fact that this happened a mistake. So they would throw all the wine out. This was considered like a travesty. And they could never figure it out. And I think it wasn't until like I feel like it was maybe a couple centuries later. That's when, like, actually, I don't know if you guys, and I am probably going to totally botch the name, but Dom Perignon, like, who makes, like, the traditional first, like, champagne. He was actually a French monk, and he was like, hey, what if we actually tried this? And he realized it was good. And so some people would just use it as a Pét-Nat. Like, they just said, let's just keep this process going. But then he was the one who kind of was like, no, we're going to refine this even more.
Yeah, they learned how to like control it a little more.
But so the funny thing is that because of this mistake that happened, a lot of the monks had zero idea of what was going on and why their wine. It wasn't until like years and years later that they actually found out why this process was happening. They actually thought the wine was possessed. So they would call Pét-Nats devil wine.
that works
So the devil's wine. I loved that had such a fun, unique story. And it's just so old. It's like an ancient story that, I don't know, it was just like, oh, all by accident. And I don't know. So, and which is a perfect segue into Shannon kind of explaining how it's made its resurgence.
Yeah. So, I mean, Pét-Nat, we can't really talk about a Pét-Nat without bringing up its role in the natural wine movement. And for most of the 20th century, Pét-Nat was basically like an invisible wine. Like, you know, farmers made it in their like barns. It wasn't a special wine. Like, it was rustic, it was cloudy, it was unpredictable because you didn't know what it was going to taste like when you opened it. It just was like not polished enough for the 20th century like wine movement. If you showed up to a dinner party with a Pét-Nat and like sediment floating in there, you would be laughed at back, you know.
Yeah.
A few,
People might be grossed out.
It would be gross and weird because filtered clear wine was like what was good. But then in the late 1990s and early 2000s, there were a handful of winemakers in France, and I think they just kind of started getting tired of the industrialized wine industry and the winemaking process, and so they started pushing back, and they wanted to go to more like wines that like felt more honest and alive and just with less manipulation and control and just kind of let the grapes and the wine like speak for itself. And so they weren't necessarily trying to start a natural wine movement. They just, wanted to start reviving these old methods. And so Pét-Nat is, the very first sparkling wine, and it just kind of fit into this philosophy. And so they started to produce more Pét-Nats. And then around the mid-2000s, there were some natural, like the first natural wine bars started opening. And so they started serving Pét-Nats at these bars. Then came Instagram, and they photograph so well.
Okay.
So people started like putting these like pictures of Pét-Nats on Instagram, and it just kind of like blew up. It looked so cool, and if you had a Pét-Nat, you were, you knew what was what. So like today, I mean, Pét-Nat is now become kind of like synonymous with the natural wine movement. And so you can we were at the wine store this weekend, remember? And the guy saw in our cart that we had some Pét-Nats, and he's like, "Oh, you guys like that natural wine?" And we're like, "Mm-hmm." So it's just like synonymous, like it goes together. But so look for it. You might find it at like your local wine store or your grocery store, and give it a try. I think even like Trader Joe's and stuff has it too.
I think we found some at the Total Wine and Trader Joe's. So some of those bigger stores are carrying at least a couple.
Yeah. So I highly recommend them, and we're gonna taste them tonight, I think.
Woohoo.
Yeah. So
All right, and learn about Stephanie.
Chelsea, have you had Pét-Nat before?
Yes.
Okay.
I have at Shannon's house.
That makes sense.
And my husband became obsessed with them. Yeah, every time he found one at a store, he would send her the location, like almost like he was geocaching the Pét-Nats. Like, this is the next spot you have to go to.
it was pretty cute. I thought it was funny that he did that.
Yeah, he's a sweetie sometimes.
He let me kind of like the one time I went over to your house, and I was like, "Oh, I brought some natural wine," and he totally let me nerd out. He was like, "Well, tell me about it." I'm like, "Really?"
Oh, yeah, he loves that stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I love natural wine too. So he let me nerd out a little and explain about it. So thanks, Stefan.
All right. Well, with all that in mind, let's dig in to Stephanie and into our Pét-Nats.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, let's get these bottles opened. I think the first one is Brits.
Ooh. Okay. Yeah. Let's open up my bottle. This is a fancy. This is actually we're trading. We're trying the Trader Joe's Pét-Nat. They actually have two different Pét-Nats.
Yeah. Just two.
No, but they're like it's the same.
It's the same winemaker.
Amuse-bouche.
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 Wait, what is that?
Amuse-bouche. Amuse-bouche is like, I think like One Perfect Bite or something like that.
Oh, I was like, yeah, I've heard that before.
It's a fancy fine dining term.
So they do.
It's so fancy.
So they do. They do a white, and then there's one that's like more orange in color too. So
it was like a pink one.
a pink one.
Oh, interesting.
So I didn't read on what the difference was. This one doesn't have a whole lot of information. Just that it's a naturally occurring sparkling white wine from France. So, let's open this baby.
Yeah.
And get you guys some wine.
Yeah.
Does it have a region listed on there by any chance?
It doesn't. It just says France.
I thought it says France.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it doesn't have
France.
a
It doesn't
wine
have like the
region.
region.
Okay. I'm just curious. That's all.
So another interesting thing about Pét-Nats is that you'll notice that they all have
Like
bottle caps, like how you would see on like a Coke or like an old school Coke bottle
or a beer.
or beer. Yeah, sorry.
What's beer?
What's beer? I'm sorry, I don't drink beer.
We don't do that
We don't
here.
drink beer. We don't drink beer, guys. We're too above that. So yeah, let's listen. Let's hear the noise.
Oh.
Ooh. Okay. So it's not like a pop like you would get with champagne or sparkling wine. It's definitely more of a
Because it's a milder bubble.
mild bubble. Yeah. Okay, let's get
Right.
started
You
here.
just have to finish the bottle that night so you can enjoy it.
Actually, oh, sorry, I forgot. We're just doing every time. We do this every time. It's like we're just doing a taste. I don't get Pét-Nats enough to know what happens to these if you keep them overnight. Are they just like garbage the next day?
Yeah,
or?
they're just flat.
Okay.
They don't stay. And I do feel like Pét-Nats don't always like all kind of sparkling wines don't like smell.
No, yeah, the
They always
noses.
smell a little
funky.
like sulfury, but I don't think it's like
It's definitely different from how wine smells.
Yeah, it's a little
And like the
barnyardy
bubbles
sulfur.
almost remind me of like a soap, like a bubble bath. Like when you get into a bubble bath and the bubbles like kind of start to like.
I don't know if we're supposed to swirl this one as much.
Oh, sorry.
I mean, I don't
You
know.
can.
Yeah.
It's got a lot of acid, I feel like, in this one.
It's good fizz.
It is pretty good fizz.
Yeah, this one does have some decent.
It's a very acidy. That's for sure. I like it. But it kind of has like a.
It's like a green apple.
I feel like it has like a bready taste. Like
Yeah,
almost
like an
yeasty.
after.
yeastiness.
I taste that,
Yeah.
like the aftertaste for sure.
I kind of like that. I kind of like the bready. I don't get bread, so this is kind of nice. It's like bread and wine at the same time.
Britt is celiac.
I'm celiac, folks. So
As close to bread as she can get.
All right. So, first question of the night. You're going to have to think back on this one.
Okay.
Were you more of a rule follower, a rebel, or a quietly pushing the boundaries type of child, type of kid?
Interesting. Yeah, I'm the youngest of 4 kids, so I feel like that,
We can all make our predictions.
that plays a role.
Did she have any boundaries?
I did have boundaries, but I really observed my siblings getting in trouble a lot. And so I think I didn't like that. I didn't like that pressure of being in trouble. I didn't want to be noticed getting in trouble, but I was very sneaky.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Especially because I come from a family of 4 kids.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest. And I can see my sister being, like, who's the youngest, being like that.
Yes. Yeah. And so, and I didn't want the negative attention. And I saw the consequences. Like, well, that's dumb. You're doing dumb stuff over there. And so I would just kind of be good on the outside.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow. She's good on the outside.
My siblings would probably like, yeah, she was terrible. But mostly I feel like rules really have a place. If rules make sense, I still feel very much like I want to follow them. And I don't want to break a rule that is important or make sense. But if a rule is nonsense, it almost like, it's like a challenge. Like, can I get away with breaking that rule? That rule is dumb.
I can relate. Yeah.
How important is that rule?
Yeah. Yeah, convince me I need to follow that rule.
But she's gonna do it all on the inside.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
gonna
not
be an
gonna let you-
inside
She's
job.
only good on the outside.
But I still don't want you to notice I broke the rule.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's me.
That's a good one for her.
So, since you were a quasi rule follower, mostly boundary pusher, what's the biggest risk you've taken?
I am generally kind of risk adverse too, because again, I don't want to get caught.
Do not perceive Stephanie.
Please don't notice me. Something kind of risky, maybe in a different way. When my husband and I were dating for 6 months, I kind of got a wild idea, and I decided to take him bungee jumping.
Whoa.
But I didn't tell him. So I planned this. I made reservations, and I didn't tell him. I was sitting on it for weeks. I was so nervous. Like every day at work, I'd have like a stomach ache, like thinking about, oh my gosh, I'm gonna go jump off a really high bridge.
And you had never gone bungee jumping
No,
either.
neither of
Okay,
us had
okay.
ever been bungee jumping.
What compelled you?
I think we talked about bungee jumping,
Okay.
and we were like, yeah, that would be fun.
Well, and I
I'm
feel
gonna
like
note that.
knowing your husband,
Yeah.
I feel like that's right up his vibe.
Totally.
Like he would think that was so
And
cool.
he said, I felt like I had consent.
Loose consent, maybe.
Implied.
But I blindfolded him and drove him 45 minutes
He was blindfolded the whole time.
Yeah, because he knew this was a bungee location, and like once you're on the way there, there's
like
really nowhere else to go.
Okay.
And so I blindfolded. I drove around in circles, and I was like, "Don't guess. I don't want you to know where we're going."
Oh my gosh.
And I walked him down this road, and I pulled up the blindfold, and I was like,
Wait.
"Look at this bridge. We're gonna jump off of it
You walked him?
with a blindfold on." Because he knew the place. And
He
I
really liked you.
I know.
Yeah, he did.
He did. So, yeah, I was like, surprise, you're going bungee jumping today. And then he was like, hold on, I need to go to the bathroom. But we did it. We both jumped twice.
Oh.
Yeah.
Did you like pee a little?
It was before I had kids.
I'm like, I don't know, would be.
I was really scared. I remember the first time they had us jump like facing forward, and they made me go first because they like wristband you by your weight.
Oh.
And I was the smallest person that day. And so I was the only one in my weight group.
Oh.
So they started with the lowest weight and then
my
went up.
gosh,
So I was the
that's
very
so
first
scary.
person.
Oh, man.
And so they stand you there and you have to jump forward like a Superman. And they counted down and I just stood there. And I was like, I'm so scared.
Oh my gosh.
But
Okay.
then I finally did it. It was so much fun. And then they reel you back up. And then they had you jump backwards, like backflop, kind of. And that was really creepy because you're just watching everything rush into view, but you can't see the ground.
Oh.
So now I'm in a club. If two of you will come with me, I can jump for free.
No, thank you. No, nope, not doing that.
Hard pass.
Darn it.
No interest. No interest in that.
I guess that's the biggest risk I ever took. And then we had a picnic in a cemetery.
That sounds
So
lovely.
it was a nice day.
Can you tell the rest of that story?
You want to hear the rest of that story?
PG-13?
No,
So the other night, your husband, told
Yes.
us this story, and it's like so much more fun hearing. Like I heard his perspective of the story,
Yes.
and I'm like looking at you like, I feel like there's a lot more to this story than I'm getting from your husband.
Yes.
And so I'm excited to hear like the rest of the story.
Sure. So my husband and so we'd done this. I think this was like a Sunday. Next day was Monday. I had to go to work. I worked pretty early at the hospital back then. And so we get back from this 45-minute drive after having lunch. It's probably middle of the afternoon now. And he's like, wow, what a great adventure. He's not a planner. He was like, I want to take you on an adventure now spontaneously. He's like, we should ride bikes to a restaurant. I'm thinking, okay, that's fine. And I hadn't lived in Portland very long. So I was like, yeah, that's fine. I don't have a bike. So I have lots of bikes. My husband is a bike collector. So you ride my bike. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, it's not too far. He's like, no, it's fine. We'll take the max part of the way. It's not a big deal. And so turns out it was a big deal. It was a restaurant in like Southwest, like deep Southwest Portland. And I don't own a bike. I haven't been on a bike really as an adult at this point in my life. And I'm on his bike, which is too big for me. My feet can't reach the ground. That little seat on it is like a little stick of wood up your butt.
Oh my gosh.
My vagina hurts so bad.
Yeah, it's uncomfortable.
And then riding in traffic in Portland, like it was not something I enjoyed at all. And I was pissed. I was really pissed. By the time I realized how bad it was, we were too far to turn around.
You're like, I might as well get dinner out of this.
Yeah. And we finally got there. I think we got there at 8 at night.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Did you ask him why he chose that particular restaurant?
Oh, I was just mad. I don't even think I was that rational. I was just like, you find me another way home or I'm done. Like, I'm leaving you here with your bicycles.
Oh my gosh.
Oh yeah, that's why this story came up because we met
You met Kevin, who saved us.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he saved their relationship.
Yeah, he basically is why they're married today. Is
Yeah.
how he introduced himself.
Yep.
And I was like, what's that story?
Yeah, so life called Kevin, and Kevin came and picked us up, and he had dinner with us.
Oh my gosh.
Stayed for dinner.
Which was fine. I was just grateful that he was there. And then I learned that I can't trust my husband to plan anything. And so now I fact check him.
Before he became your husband.
Yes.
You can.
Yes.
I mean, that's good to maybe have a heads up before you get married.
Yeah. He likes adventure.
He does.
And I feel like he's really kind of fly by the seat of your pants too. Because there's
Yes.
other stories that he's told like this one.
yeah.
Like,
There's so many stories.
no thought about like where you're going,
So
what you're
maybe your
doing.
biggest risk was marrying life.
That might be true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is definitely like a Peter Pan, I would say, which I love. He keeps me young. I feel like I'm the old lady, even though he's 9 years older than I am.
Or maybe he's aged you with all the stress. It could go both ways.
It's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's my risk.
That's I love that.
I know.
story.
I'm
It's
like so
fun.
glad I got to hear like your version of that.
Yeah.
story. It's a good story.
Yeah.
Which one do you think was more factual?
Stephanie's.
I mean, they were both factual. They were just from different perspectives.
Yeah.
I just like I like how he just came in saying I'm the reason I saved.
Oh
their
no, that was
marriage."
like that was
That was
Kevin.
his friend.
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we had met his friend for the first time, and so he said
They've
that.
been-
And we're like, well, what's that story?
Quite the tagline there.
Yeah, that's a bold statement for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. Should we try another wine?
Yeah, we should.
On to one number 2.
Yeah.
Who's up?
I think
I think it's mine.
No, yours is
Oh yeah,
last.
it's Chelsea's.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know how to pronounce the name of this one either. So
You want to pause and Google it?
I did.
Oh,
Look at all that sediment at the bottom.
let me see.
Honestly, that looks more.
Oh,
that looks
okay.
more
I,
like
we gotta try and get
some-
that on there.
Oh yeah.
That looks more like some
So pretty with the
yeast,
tractor.
like some
yeah,
Isn't it
this
called
one.
lees?
This one's definitely.
Lees?
It seems almost filtered. I mean, there's a tiny bit of
I
sediment.
could see almost like a cloudiness. in
Yeah, it
there,
is
though.
cloudy
like,
for sure.
Well, like that, almost like kombucha. It gets those strings going.
Ew, yeah. Sorry, I
No,
shouldn't
it's
say
good.
ew.
I like it.
This is Vigne Sauvage,
That sounded great.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Vigne Savage,
Vigny.
Vigne Savage.
Ooh, let's say it the most American we can now.
I feel like that was pretty.
Savage.
Vigny Savage.
Why do you?
Okay.
Sorry,
I know.
Chelsea.
Chelsea,
How are you suddenly from the south? Like what?
because I don't know
Okay.
how to be American otherwise.
Vigne Sauvage.
Savage.
All right, and it says it's made with 100% Sauvignon Gris, Sauvignon Gris,
Oh yeah.
and what else? It doesn't have any notes on here.
It's a resistant varietal. It's a surprise. Is what it says.
Resistant.
Doesn't it say that?
Oh.
Oh yes, a resistant.
A
varietal.
resistant.
What does that mean?
It's also from
like a-
It's hardy. It's a hardy variety.
I'm afraid. Is this gonna
It's not gonna.
explode?
No, it doesn't explode like normal.
It's not like.
Yeah, it's just gonna do it.
Sometimes it can.
And then it's called Devil's Wine.
I know. I'm like afraid of the
Give me
devil's
some
wine.
devil's
you guys.
wine.
I love devil's wine.
All right. I'll go this.
I know it's awkward.
I'll go this way. I'm just like I said before. I have never been in food service, so I don't know how to do. I've never been employed by anyone that makes food.
You know what? I haven't. I have not either.
Oh,
I have.
I have too.
Well, you all have trusting faces, I guess.
Yes.
No, you pour
right.
yourself.
Pour yourself
Oh.
some.
This
Oh,
one
yeah, mine.
smells.
It smells different. Than
It
the
does
last
smell
one.
different.
That one smells good.
The sound.
The fruity
Is-
smells are very much stronger than that one.
Yes,
that one
oh,
was like a little
100%.
more
Yeasty.
So I did
yeah.
look up the tasting notes, and it says it contains aromas of sliced pears, baked apples. It's light-bodied, fresh and fruity, and it has a dry, crisp finish. So I mean, I feel like I'll be the judge of that.
I feel
right?
when I first put my nose in it, it smelled like strawberries to me.
Oh, I get the pears.
I feel like I'm getting apples. I'm just like everything tastes like green apples tonight.
Whoa. Okay. So
Okay,
so
the
far,
second
so
smell
far-
was like much stronger.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like after I
I
tried.
do see the pears and apples
I almost
now.
get a hint of grape, which
Why do you think that is? In my wine. Weird.
Okay, they, you know, as the kids would say, no cap, they did not lie. It really is light-bodied, fresh and fruity.
It is, yeah. Look at you with a light body.
Hey.
I feel like this one almost has like a mapley flavor.
Oh.
I'm getting like a mapley flavor.
The apples, it smells just like pure apples. I'm like, is this made with apples?
Almost cidery, right?
Yeah. Oh, very cidery.
Yeah. All right, now that we're on our second glass of wine.
Oh, yeah.
More questions.
Excuse me. Yeah, now that we're on our second glass of wine, I want to know, what topic could you rant about passionately?
Yeah.
With or without a glass of wine, honestly. Like what?
Probably shouldn't be zipper merging, even though I feel like zipper merging is what
important.
brings humanity. Like,
That is important.
we need it.
People do struggle with that.
They really
They
do.
really
What's
do.
so
Yeah.
hard about this?
People are just assholes.
We will all
honestly.
get where we're going faster if you zipper merge.
Seriously.
Just take turns, you guys.
But it's kind of like serious, which, but being a healthcare worker, I also feel really passionate about sexism in healthcare.
Oh.
And in my role, I often found like patients were coming to me maybe because they were too much for their doctor, or like, oh, it's just anxiety. She can help you. And I'm like, wait, sometimes do we need to make sure we're really looking and digging deeper? And it just really, really upsets me when people are minimized to a psychiatric symptom, and nothing else is explored. So I could get on a soapbox about healthcare sexism and racism, which has been in the news a lot lately.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing, and I love talking to my patients and empowering them about, like, hey, if someone's not listening to you, you don't have to keep seeing them. I believe you. I see you. I think that's so important for people to hear from their providers.
Yeah.
Like, I trust you and I believe you.
I mean, I feel like I have at least, but I can guarantee you every one of you have probably gone to a doctor.
Yeah.
And they've been like, oh, you probably have anxiety.
Yeah.
It's probably anxiety.
Yeah, I actually had an experience where I was reporting a symptom to a neurologist. I was having a lot of really scary neurological symptoms, and I was talking about how my heart rate was really high. And he was like, well, but weren't you anxious in that moment?
Oh my gosh.
So frustrating.
And he was otherwise listening to me, and I felt like I could come to him with a place of understanding the healthcare system and being able to present myself pretty well. Whereas someone who is experiencing these symptoms and doesn't understand them, and they're so overwhelmed and they're so scared, of course they're going to feel anxious.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean we stop looking for a
Well,
problem.
yeah. I mean, I feel like those symptoms would make you anxious.
Yes, of course. Yeah. So I don't know. Yeah. Sexism. And there was a recent study too about people who get diagnosed with postural orthostatic tachycardia syndrome.
What is that?
And it's like basically when you stand up, it's oversimplifying it. Your heart rate is going way too high when you're upright, and sometimes those symptoms are like fainting and like heat intolerance and
Is that PCOS?
no,
it's
POTS.
POTS.
Yeah,
It's
POTS.
the other acronym. Sorry.
Yeah, and it tends to affect young women the most, and it can take years. Like I forget the exact statistics, but 7 to 10 years to be diagnosed is, I think, not uncommon. But they did a study where they compared men to women with the exact same symptoms, the exact same times they went to the doctor, and it took the women like several years longer than the men to get diagnosed. Yeah,
Because they're just mysteries.
and we're anxious, and it's our womenly woes. So you got me on my soapbox. Sorry, guys. That was
No, it's
No,
fine.
it's
it's an issue.
it's an issue.
sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know it's a downer.
On that
move on to
note,
something
about
no,
that.
I mean it's really interesting. So
Okay. So this is a total 180.
Uh-oh.
Total 180. After talking about women's health, what does your ideal charcuterie board have on it?
These are important questions that the world wants to know about, Chelsea. My charcuterie board would not even be technically a charcuterie board because I don't even eat like salami and all that jazz. Just give me cheese. Give me cheese. Give me
100% cheese.
board.
goat cheese 3 ways. I want some sliced apples. I want some like spicy jelly jams, something like that. A little cracker, a little jelly jam, a little apple, a little whiny goat. Oh, we gotta have that whiny goat.
The
Whiny
goat.
goat.
It's
Whiny
a
goat?
specific goat cheese. It's really
Oh,
good.
it's a brand.
It's called whiny goat.
Okay,
Oh.
good
Yeah.
to know.
Yeah. So
Did you bring some for us tonight?
Yeah.
No,
Seriously.
I can't always find it. It's very sad.
Oh. Do you know where it's made?
Chelsea's crying
That's
over
a good
there.
question.
She was so
Chelsea
so
hates goat cheese.
she was really looking forward to that goat cheese.
I'm gonna make you eat some goat cheese sometime.
Yeah, you're gonna love it.
We're gonna
can't.
blindfold you.
Give me that
Can't do
cheese.
it. I wouldn't let you.
I'm gonna bring something to potluck and it's gonna have goat cheese in it, and you're not gonna.
She's
know.
just gonna blindfold you. She's gonna be like, "Hey, Chelsea, I have a fun date for us."
No,
Follow
now that I
me.
know that's the thing you do.
She's gonna drive you around in circles.
You're
on
not
this
getting behind me.
But yeah, I feel like there's like a gene where people like like
Yeah.
cilantro with
Yeah.
goat cheese, because I know several
Because
people that just and they can like taste it in like they're like, this tastes weird.
Like,
Cilantro.
I can taste the goat's life
no, but like goat
experience.
cheese.
Yes.
And but like it's like the similar thing to like how
like cilantro tastes soapy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
some people think.
Yeah.
Here's the thing: is I love cilantro. I generally do not think it tastes soapy. I'm always like, what? But there have been a couple of times where I've gotten a bunch of cilantro, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this does taste real soapy. So it's
interesting.
weird. So I wonder if it's like
a light.
Maybe you like the flavor of soap.
Yeah.
on that note.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my goodness. All right, so we're starting on our the third one, which is mine.
Oh yeah.
Ooh.
No, it's
No,
mine.
Oh,
Yours.
Oh, okay.
sorry. I'll go get it.
The last one.
Women's health, short-term memory loss.
Tonight we have been keeping the beverages, the wine bottles in the fridge and pulling them out as we need because they taste better cold.
They really do.
Okay, so I brought this Johann Vineyards, and Johann is a Willamette Valley, local Oregon vineyard and winery. And yeah, you want to hold it up? It's a very pretty picture.
It is
And Johann is great. I've been
Johann's wonderful.
Yeah, I've been out to their winery a few times.
Don't they have goats?
They do.
They probably have goats, but they definitely have lambs because they
lambs.
they have
Lambs.
or sheep. They have like we've been out. I don't know if they do it every year, but one year they did like a they call it
Lamapalooza.
where like the baby sheep are born.
Yeah.
But yeah, Johann, they're great. This one is a Pét-Nat made with Pinot Noir.
Oh.
Johann is biodynamic wine, which is a type of winemaking, and we're not going to get into that today, but it's like a cool way to make wine. It's a more natural way to grow grapes and stuff like that. So, yeah, let's bust this guy open.
Can we talk about the label real quick?
I mean, this label is worth talking about.
Well, so we asked them one time about their label making.
I think
did
we already
earlier.
did. Yeah.
And they told us that the guy who designs all their labels he used to illustrate for Disney.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And so it's beautiful. Like all of their artwork is
Yeah, they have really fun
incredible.
artwork.
So anyway, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
His name is
Artwork by Yang Hong Zhang.
okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if we butchered your name, but
Your art is incredible.
it is great.
We love your art.
But anyway, this one's really pretty.
Yeah.
Is it like cherry blossom?
It looks
looks like it. Yeah,
I was
it's
trying to
very
decide, is it
pretty.
a photograph or a painting?
Yeah,
I think it's art. Like I don't
Yeah.
think it's a photo.
Yeah.
All right.
It almost
Little-
looks like it could be like an altered
little
photo. It's
pop.
so realistic.
All right, let's pour this bad boy.
I'm excited. Ooh, this one was like smoking. Like the chill.
Give me that one.
The color is so beautiful.
I know the color is really pretty.
It's
the
like the
light
most
going
beautiful.
through it.
It's like the most beautiful peach color,
This one smells really.
and because it's like a
I
little
think
bit
it is a
cloudy.
little more. Is it a
Oh,
little more pink?
Ooh,
Get like
it
the
smells
peppery
good.
smell like you get from red wine.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
Okay, see this one I get more strawberries. Now,
Oh my god! And
oh yeah, I do smell the strawberries.
I get like a herbaceous type of smell, like,
Ooh,
a,
like what?
something you like. It almost reminds me of a tea, but I can't really place it.
A strawberry tea. I don't know. Yeah.
or strawberry wine. Do you guys remember that song?
Oh my
Yes.
gosh!
Oh no.
Every now and then, that song will get stuck in my head.
That was an era.
This one is just so good.
This is a good wine.
I feel like there's like, this is just like the cream of the crop.
It's because it's a Pinot Noir.
Britt does love her Pinot
Shut
Noirs.
up.
That makes sense.
I mean, this is a good wine. But I mean, it has like a very Pinot Noir like aftertaste for sure.
This one gives me more kombucha vibes, I feel like.
It does.
A little more funky.
Yeah.
More
I like
kombucha
it.
vibes. More like almost. I don't want to say almost.
Say it.
Almost like milk that's like on the verge.
Yeah.
No, I kind of do.
Milk
Yeah.
that's on the verge.
Yeah, but not in a bad way.
Right. Like it's like you gotta.
Okay. I'm so confused
I don't
by this.
understand how that could be not in a bad way.
I think that's what I'm having a hard time understanding. Is like when
But I feel like
is
you get
milk?
me.
I do.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. They're having a moment.
They are having a moment. I'm glad you guys are
I
bonding
think
over
it's that like
milk on the verge.
fermentation, like sour.
Milk fermentation.
I do feel
I
like
mean-
Pét-Nats are a little
Okay,
more
you guys.
funky and a little more sour. Like kind of like I always explain it to people like it's kind of like a
like buttermilk, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, would
So-
be a nicer way to say it.
Yeah, I kind of explain it. It's like we've talked about it, like the
kombucha.
kombucha of wine. Like
So I was a lab grant for over 10 years, mostly microbiology. So this just reminds me of like when I would smell a culture to see if it was good or bad.
oh, interesting.
Interesting.
So was it
And
good
wait,
or
was
bad?
it? Yeah, that's what I was. My next
It's
question.
strange to be like drinking it now, to like because I have that smell associated with like this job. Or
Yeah,
this,
I could see
you know,
that.
I don't know.
Takes you there. It's like a scent memory.
Right. And yeah, so it's kind of weird. It's a weird experience to like smell that, think,
this
you know,
is good
oh
for me.
wait,
Yeah, I should drink this.
not food, but then you're ingesting it, and suddenly it's food. So back to our super serious questions.
So serious. I'm a serious person.
Hold on, I gotta get
Chelsea.
a couple burps in. So, what is one thing about you that people don't learn right away,
Well,
other than you being sneaky?
sneaky and having a really glorious unibrow in 5th grade.
Oh,
I think I knew that.
we need some pictures.
Might
of
be
this.
why I over-tweezed in the early 2000s. No, but beyond that, and a lot of people don't realize because my job is to talk to people and like talk to doctors and like really provide education, and I'm very like looked at as someone who knows things and is trusted, professional. But I hate ordering pizza. Don't make me talk to strangers, please. Like I'm actually was really painfully shy as a child, and still like it's still a weird, uncomfortable thing for me. I almost sometimes feel like my personality is divided, and when I'm at work, it's like she's like a character. She's not really me. She's professional Stephanie, the healthcare worker who's very serious and knows things. And then me, I'm like, oh my God, please help me, but don't like look at me.
Do you get like a business voice at work?
You know, and actually I think it's more like I change who I am to the situation at work. So maybe partly because I grew up, we moved a lot. I went to like 10 different schools. I kind of learned maybe how to blend in and how to read the room and like figure out what other people need. And so when I put on my business hat, I'm like, what do you need today? Yeah. And so if somebody's like really serious and quiet, I like have my calm, collected energy with them. But if somebody wants to have fun, then I feel like I'm myself a little bit more. And I get to be silly, which is nice.
I feel like you're like, you know, because I've known you for, you know, several years now, and I feel like, you know, we're all comfortable with each other.
Yeah.
And I've gotten to know you, but I will say there has been some like medical work that you have helped, you know, Shannon and I with. And whenever you've helped me, I feel like you're still Stephanie, but I feel like you do kind of have this like persona of like, you're very professional and you're very
Yeah, that's true.
you're very
It's
It's practiced.
yes.
it is and it's fun and it's nice, and I don't know, I feel like everybody kind of is like that to an extent, you know, where I'm like looking to you like, okay, and then what, okay, and then what do I do, and then what, okay, and because you know you just seem very knowledgeable, and you're
you.
always really helpful.
Well, good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's been helpful.
It is true.
Yeah.
Yes, we're always like, what would Stephanie think about this? And
I know, it's always like,
Yeah.
I
Appreciate
wish I was
your-
Stephanie.
But then, like, if you won't ask me to make a phone call to like make a dinner
That's true.
reservation, I'm like, please,
I mean, I
shaking
feel like
in the corner.
all
Except
of
for
us-
me. Except for me. You guys, like, you guys are
You don't
so
love
funny.
making phone calls though either.
I don't love it, but it's like somebody's got to do it,
So you're it.
and I'm it. I'm always it. But it's
Thanks,
like,
Britt.
we're really thankful that you do that.
it's
Really
just,
appreciate you.
Britt's our phone call.
you literally just, you don't even have to see the person. You just talk to them on the phone.
That's
the
worse.
worst. That is so
Because
terrible.
there's no cues. I can't read the
I know.
room. There's no room.
You guys,
That's how I know what's going on. I'm
Yeah.
reading the cues.
yeah. Somehow, in my younger years, worked at a call center, and it was literally my nightmare. It's actually when I lived with you. It was literally like
I feel
a
like
nightmare.
we're gonna get into that when we interview you.
That's a really good reminder, Shannon. My first like legit job where I paid taxes, I answered phones at a radio station. I was so bad at it.
Yeah. I mean, I was like good, decent,
"Hello,
but
can
I
you call?"
literally hated every minute.
What
of
do you
it.
want?
And they were like, I remember when they trained me, they were like, never say this one thing, which was about how it was pre-recorded that day. And then one day everything went sideways and everyone was calling. And I'm like, it's pre-recorded. Just leave me alone.
Oh no.
Oh my gosh!
But I was like 14. So, you know.
But I do love that anytime we have to make a phone call, like in our friends, like or for a reservation or something,
Yeah.
we're all like, not it, not it.
And then I'm just always like, okay, I'll do it.
We love you, Britt.
Thank you.
Whatever.
She's so brave.
I am so brave.
The bravest brave.
Oh yeah. But
Anyway,
All right. And for our final question, let's get philosophical here. What do you hope people take away from the Wet Hot Wine podcast?
Well, clearly they're going to be learning so much from these highly intelligent conversations. No, but I am someone who really enjoys learning. Like, I love learning new things. And so I hope that people, like, we're laughing and we're having a good time, but I hope they also, like, can pick up a fun fact or, like, be interested in trying something new because of something we talked about.
like a Pét-Nat.
Like a Pét-Nat, highly recommended. Thank you
interruption.
guys for bringing me Pét-Nats.
Yeah.
They were all delicious.
Yes,
I mean, does anybody want to revisit?
Yeah.
any?
I do.
Yeah.
I like the one I brought.
That's great.
That's awesome.
That one was good, actually.
Yeah. Actually, I will take a revisit on that one.
I feel like I want to revisit both of these. The
Nobody's gonna go for the
Johann-
Trader Joe's one.
I mean,
I kind of it's the yeasty flavor is a
Brits
little.
into the bready.
No. I'm not revisiting it. I'm just I want to
Reminding
see if I'm
yourself.
getting that that.
No shade, but I did write in my notes bread
for the.
for the Trader Joe's bottle over there.
I'll take some of that too.
It doesn't.
As much
Sorry,
as I
it's
poured for
awkward.
myself or less?
Probably less because I want some of the Johann.
It's
too.
like the aftertaste. You know what? This one reminds me of the. It kind of is like a beer. It's a little beer tasty because you know how beer has the. It's like been so long since I've drank beer.
I know. That's why I couldn't figure out
That's
the
what
flavor.
it is. That's what it is. It tastes like beer.
I also.
That's not a bad thing.
No, it's not a
It
bad
almost
thing.
kind of tastes like a lager.
It's like a cider almost, like
But cider doesn't have that like yeasty beer flavor.
I don't remember.
maybe. I wonder if like a hoppy cider does. Although I don't know.
I just really like the way this smells. The
It does smell really nice.
It's just smells
like the smell.
crisp
Vigny
apples.
Sauvage.
Vigny.
Vigny Sauvage. I really love the way the aroma is just so
Vignette.
pleasant.
Souvenir gris.
Sauvage.
I don't know if I'm saying that right.
Sauvage.
That sounded a lot better than my pronunciation.
Didn't you take French, Stephanie?
A little bit.
So-
Un petit peu.
A Pét-Nat.
I just know Cajun French. I don't know actual French.
Cajun
Ooh,
French.
Cajun French would
Don't
be fun.
ask me to speak it. No.
Please do.
So anyway, I did find out in reading about Pét-Nats that the Loire Valley the region in France, they did attempt to make it like almost like champagne, like
That's the district.
make it regulated to you could only call it a Pét-Nat if it was from that area, and made with Chenin Blanc. So
But that did not.
it didn't happen. No, it didn't happen.
But they
I mean,
tried.
obviously, because all of these are made with different.
And they're all
ingredients.
called Pét-Nat.
It's a free spirit wine. I feel like you can't
Yeah.
mix it in.
I feel like
Don't contain
don't
that.
put it in a box.
No.
No.
I mean, you put it in a bottle, not a box.
Yeah.
Should be its tagline.
All right, we're here at the end of the tasting. What
Yeah,
is
was
your
there a
verdict,
clear winner,
Stephanie? Who won?
That's what we want to know. That's
Yeah.
all we
Was
care
it
about.
9?
I know you guys all want to be my favorite, but I can only choose one. So
Who's it going to be?
it's gotta be Johann. Gotta go for the local.
Pacific Northwest.
They were all
wines.
really delicious. Thank you guys for bringing me Pét-Nats.
Yeah.
But yeah, Johann knows how to do it. Keep it funky.
Yeah. Johann
Yeah,
is.
Johann is delicious.
legit.
It's a good wine.
It's definitely questionable. Yeah.
Would we say this is the devil's wine?
Oh yeah, I hope so.
Definitely. Even down to the color.
The diamonds.
Yeah.
Devilishly
the devil's
good.
diamonds.
Oh man.
Cheers.
Okay,
All right,
cheers.
cheers.
So for the finish, we have a fun activity of called spin the bottle.
Yeah.
Except
We're not
there won't be
making
any
out.
kissing.
No.
So we'll spin the bottle. Whoever it points to will answer some rapid fire questions.
Yeah, you ready?
Yeah,
gonna guess?
Stephanie.
Okay,
I
so
think
we
you
should
should
so.
go.
We're spinning, and then
Okay. And then I will ask you a question.
Yeah,
If
Stephanie,
it lands
you
on
do
you.
the honors since you're the guest of
Yeah,
honor
okay.
tonight.
Ooh. Oh, the camera. Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Would 12-year-old you think you were cool?
I think so.
Do you have to elaborate?
No, you don't.
okay, it's a
No.
rapid fire.
Rapid fire.
All
Chelsea.
right, next.
Spin the
Oh,
bottle.
it's only one question.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That was a,
That
that
wasn't
was
a spin.
weak spin.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
You can ask yourself a question.
No.
I like it. She just turned it toward me. We're really struggling here. Okay.
Okay, what animal do you think is the most majestic?
Oh.
Well, a whale.
Okay. Duh. Spin the bottle.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Chelsea.
Oh.
Chelsea, which season would slap you?
Okay, Frank.
I love my questions.
Oh my gosh. Probably spring.
Spring. Okay.
Yeah.
With the allergies. All right. Your turn, I guess.
Oh. That's technically you.
Yeah, it's Stephanie.
It's in your bubble. Okay. What is the oldest thing you own?
Oh, my house.
Very true.
Over 100 years old. Woo! Britt. Fill in the blank. When I dance, I look like a...
One of those. What are they called?
Is it the blowy guys?
The blow guys.
I don't know how I read your mind. Yeah, one of those.
Let's see it. You know what you do? I've seen you dance, and that is how you dance. Oh my god!
Spin the bottle, Britt.
Ooh.
Shannon. What is the worst fashion trend that you've secretly loved?
Worst.
I mean, it wouldn't be worse in your
I mean,
brain, but
probably high-waisted jeans.
Yes.
It might not be the worst, but I love high-waisted jeans, and I never want that trend to go away.
Right? I mean, they're not always the most flattering, but they are always the most comfortable.
For
Yeah,
sure.
I hear that.
Yeah. Okay.
Chelsea.
Worst animal to get stuck in an elevator with.
Oh my goodness. To get stuck in an elevator with? Probably a porcupine.
Oh, yeah, that's very
Okay.
true. All right. Oh, Britt.
All right. What word do you always misspell?
Teresa.
I didn't even get a chance to answer that. Sorry. I'm going to say that. It's the word that I misspell is there. THERE. Because my damn phone autocorrects it to Teresa every single time. And so the ongoing joke in all my group texts is like, oh, there's Teresa again. Anyway. Okay.
That's a good one.
Ooh, Stephanie. If you could rename yourself, what would it be?
Oh, when I was a little girl, I wanted to be called Christina because that was a princess name.
Okay.
Oh.
And Stephanie is a boring 80s, you know.
It is pretty 80s, but
Yeah.
I wouldn't say it's boring.
I don't know that I would choose Christina now, but I'm gonna-
When you were Princess
a
Princess
child.
Christina.
Princess Christina.
All right. Should this be our last spin?
Sure.
Oh, can't do it to yourself.
Shannon.
Ooh, okay.
Time travel is real. When are you going?
Like what era am I
Yeah.
going to? 1950s.
Ooh.
Love that era.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that for you.
Maybe not the politics, but I do love like
The fashion.
The fashion. Love 1950s.
This has been fun. Thanks
Yeah.
for playing Spin the Bottle with me, guys.
Yeah.
This has been great.
Anytime. I love playing spin the bottle with you guys.
Well, that wraps up our third episode of Wet Hot Wine.
Woohoo!
You're a great interviewer, Chelsea.
Yes, you did a great
Aw,
job.
Thank you. I hope you listen for our next interview.
Thanks for joining us.
Bye.
See you next time.
Bye.
Wet Hot Wine is hosted and produced by Stephanie Barnes, Chelsea Frering, Shannon Miller, and Britt Winnicka. Sound engineering by Jeremy Miller. Photos by Stefan Frering. Music by Jesse Raborti. Logo design by Nick Winnicka. This has been the Wet Hot Wine Podcast, copyright 2026, all rights reserved, just like our last glass.
That was a good one. I also like that Stephanie's little we'll keep that one in there. People are going to be like,
Somebody's a pervert.
I mean, if they're going to find out. No.
they're going to find out if Stephanie is a pervert. Yes, is the answer. She's only nice on the outside.